Focus, focus, focus on rural banking. Association of Rural Bank, it's our duty to play an advocacy role for all the rural banks. This time round, we want to spread the news across to each and every one at any corner in Ghana that rural banks exist and they are meeting the need of the rural folks. Are you being part? If you are not, please, this is the time. Look in your catchment area. Look at the rural bank around and go and do business with them. And you will never regret doing that. Thank you so much for being part of us. Rural Bank, advocacy for development. Rural and Community Bank, together for progress.
Focus on rural banks, bringing rural banking closer to the people.
To use this opportunity to recommend Lesbeth Multimedia to my colleague, rural bank managers and all other banks. In fact, they are doing well, especially their focus on rural banking program is actually projecting rural banking. And for that matter, I will encourage all colleagues to come on board and do business with them. Thank you very much.
Focus on rural banks, bringing
Promotion. Lexbet Multimedia, the printing solutions expert, is giving opportunity to corporate institutions to brand themselves at amazing discounts. Oh yes! Buy 2 8x8 branded canopies and get one free. Brand new t-shirts, passbooks, mags, key rings, and various souvenirs at unbelievable prices. For more enquiries, please contact Lexbet Multimedia on 0501 583 127 or 0202 522 406. Lexbet Multimedia, beyond your imagination.
We are going to talk about fundamentals. Those of you who have built before or who are building, every building must have a strong foundation. But please, any question or any contribution from somebody before we go here? Anything? Somebody wants to share something? Yes, sir.
My name is Gordon Belibama. My concern is the negotiation with the customer.
Yes.
In this panic withdrawal season, there comes a time when a customer comes for a heavy withdrawal, and then you try to speak to the customer, try to conscientize him not to take the amount that he or she would want to pay. Most especially with the Susu people, the understanding about negotiation is quite serious. The person sees it as that the bank is collapsing, then if, let's say, the person wants 12,000, you give the person 10,000. And the information is going. So I'm just trying to say that during negotiation, especially with such people, I think caution might be what we're taking. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So this is what we do. I'm a banker now. I'm still working. And I've had 12 years and counting of experience in the industry. So we have some experiences we want to share. When this problem started, I was part of a change management team to attack, lack of a better, attack the customer. So to answer your question, all of us can write. The first thing is we learned we were not managing our customers properly. There was either ineffective relationship management or none at all. Because if you are managing your relationships with the customers properly, there was no way he will come to the banking hall before you tell him that I can get you 10,000 and I cannot get you 12,000. Please, do you understand? We don't engage our customers more. If we were constantly engaging them, immediately these things are happening. The first 20 customers which you know contribute 80% of your income, you hold a meeting, personally visit them one, call them and tell them, Auntie Mami, so what is the new message? Don't worry, yeah, and fire home. I don't know whether baby and not baby true framing. Once you give the customer the comfort, some of us wait, and then the customers call, he will board the car and come. And then you are not telling him that you can't get him how much he wants. It won't work. If it is you, will you accept it? Let's be realistic. Will you accept it? Also, will you take it? So before negotiation, there should be an act of proactiveness. There should be a sense of urgency to attack the situation before it comes. It gets to your doorsteps. Charlie, it will only take the grace of God. We faced it one day. We woke up and a customer came to my bank and said, boss, it's not like I don't like your bank. Diana, it's not like he doesn't want to save with us. There's nothing, we have not done anything. But his 5 million Ghana cedis, he just wants to take it. Listen, he wants to request for a withdrawal and see if you can pay him, and then he will bring it back the next day. Mr. Chairman, 5 million Ghana cedis. He just wants to withdraw and bring it back tomorrow morning. Hi. We held a management meeting. And that was when we learned that all these things happening, we took our customers for granted. Do you understand? Yes, they know they are hearing things, but you are the person at the head of that unit where his money is. What have you done? What communication have you done? What is the body language of your staff? What have you told them? Whether you like it or not, if it is you, boss, as you are here and you have asked, if you have money somewhere, I know you've gone for it already. True or false? Sure. Hallelujah. Amen. So if it is that woman, why do you want him to take 10,000 when he has 12,000? I don't know whether you understand. So it's poor communication on our part and ineffective relationship management. Because the customer will come anyway. Of course, it is his money. So why do you want to negotiate? When he was bringing it, did you negotiate how much deposit he should bring? Hello? When he was bringing the money, didn't you take it? Now he said he wants to take the money, and you say you should negotiate. It doesn't work like that. So rush to the customer. Discuss with him. Let the customer know the truth. What is happening in the industry? This is what happened. Your 10 cedis, 20 cedis, 40 cedis, I take from you. I add it to Kojo Mensa's 5, 10 cedis, and we put it somewhere. That's why we have been giving you better value over these years. And as these things are happening, we are also working hard to get them. It is the truth. It is the truth. And if you don't say it and you want to massage it, it's like you have a pom-pom on your left leg, and because there's light off, then you give your mother the right leg. By the time you realize, you have to catch the left leg. That is the truth. I don't know whether you understand. And why are you quiet? Am I saying something wrong? Mr. Chairman? Boss, don't beat me. You wanted to say something? I've said it. So see, it's a relationship and a trust institution. I don't know you. You don't know me. You see me as a teller, and you bring me your money in trust. Do you understand? And some of your staff, they pick their phone calls and call the customer and say, Madam, again, you are also not educating your staff properly. You need to let them know. Don't try to hide things from them. It won't help any of us. Please, can we go on any contribution on this, please? Anything? Who hasn't spoken today? You have not spoken. Say something. Anything at all. I should go and come. Boy, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. I should give it to your boss. Boss, say she say something. Say anything at all.
Anything at all.
You have said it already. Okay, let's go on. So I'm saying that we are going to look at the fundamentals of customer experience, which is the foundation. And here, please, fundamentals. Look at it. Who is this man? Who is that man? He's who? Who? Okay. Now, The first fundamental, initially we were saying the customer is always right. Have you heard that thing before? And then it moves to the customer is the king. Is that not it? Now, do you know what we have gotten to? The customer is the dictator. He's dictating to you because he tells you what he wants, how he wants it, where he wants it. You don't have any time to negotiate with him or her. The customer or the member is dictating to you. And just said by Walmart CEO says that there's only one boss, the member, and he can fire everybody. So that's more 10,000 you are paying. And why are you afraid? You have a lot of people in the book. Only one person is taking 10,000. You are afraid. Why? You see the difference. If you take 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, you don't have a job. You will be fired. You come to work and there is nothing. So the person who does and wields this power, what do you do to the person? You worship the person. And if somebody is a king, how do you treat a king? You all watch Nigerian movies. Otunfo is not far from. How do you worship a king? How do you talk to a king? Do you talk to a king anyhow you like? Hello? You talk to a king in a particular way. You handle a king in a particular way. In those days before democracy, if they say somebody is a dictator, do you understand? A dictator. And do you understand? If the person says you should sit down, you are rolling because you have to think for him quickly, otherwise he will kill you. That is how customer experience has changed. Please, are we on the same page? So you don't wait and say that the customer is depositing. We said 3 months after Susu deposit, they will take a loan. Draw. Is that it? So you have waited. The customer has finished depositing for 3 months before you are asking the customer, or the customer will ask you what I need to get a loan. Don't you know that the Susu is purposely for a loan? So what are you waiting for 3 months? No, is that you are waiting for the 3 months to see whether the customer will remember, or what are you waiting for? No, maybe some like, first month, second month, you should start making arrangements to engage your king. He's hungry, he needs a service. And you are here, waiting for the credit officer who 6 months on fashion and buy it. And how? I'm sorry if I'm being personal. Chairman wants to say something.
You're right. Now I'm getting another word for our members. They are the kings. It's very important for me to underscore this. I didn't know the importance of what you were saying until the other day I visited the credit union that was experiencing in my presence panic withdrawal. They started before I went to visit them. The panic withdrawal was there before I visited that day. But that day, in my presence, there was also panic withdrawal. And then the manager has told me that after paying their monies to them, because it's done everything, they're not stopping the withdrawal. So after paying their monies today, he's going to call the chairman and tell him that they don't have money again, so they're going to close the facility down, and then everybody will go home. So it goes with what he said. And so from the head to top, the chairman will no more be the chairman for that credit union, the manager will be no more, and the staff will also be no more. So it's very key. It's very key. The customer or the members of our credit unions are the kings or the queens, and they dictate to us. Very important.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So please, you can see, so your job does not depend on your qualification again, or your degree and so on, your ability to manage your members. And Mr. Chairman, one of the things that helped us was immediately they withdrew the money. Those, like there are some people we even went to know who they were paying and what they were going to use the money for. We launched a program to go back and bring the money that we have lost, again through relationship management. So you tell them, yes, you took your money about 2 or 3 weeks ago. You can see we are still open. We are not collapsing. Then some of them say, maybe say move collapsing now. The badges can end me the watch now. Do you understand? But some of us, immediately the money goes, Mami way, Yami never to Yanika. Friend a crown poop you. No. The person tested the system to be sure you are okay. So go back and tell the person, Charlie, we are fine, bring the money. Then they will bring it. Even if you not bring all, the small one you bring. Don't forget, it is easier to get a small from an existing customer than to go for a new customer. Some of us think that small 5,000 it's very difficult to get a new person to raise 5,000. You think it is easy? Try it and see. When was the last time you opened a new account? A new account that you can get value from now. That new account you opened the last 1 month. Did you know it cost you? You send somebody, you switch on the light, television, everything. So you think it is free. It's not free. You paid more than you got. How much is the deposit? 50 Ghana. And you are happy. 50 Ghana. Hallelujah.
Promotion. LexBet Multimedia, the printing solutions expert, is giving opportunity to corporate institutions to brand themselves at amazing discounts. Oh yes! Buy 2 8x8 branded canopies and get one free. Brand new t-shirts, passbooks, mags, key rings, and various souvenirs at unbelievable prices. For more enquiries, please contact LexBet Multimedia on 0501 583-127 or 0202-522-406. LexBet Multimedia, beyond your imagination.
Been working with LexBet Multimedia for the past few years now. They've printed our t-shirts, our signboards, our brochures, our roller, our banners, our passbooks, our receipt books, and anything about printing is by LexBet. Their services are superb. I recommend them to you for all your printing issues. Thank you.
To use this opportunity to recommend LexBet Multimedia to my colleague, rural bank managers, and all other banks. In fact, they are doing well, especially their focus on rural banking program is actually projecting rural banking. And for that matter, I will encourage all colleagues to come on board and do business with them. Thank you very much.
Focus on rural banks, bringing rural banking closer to the people.
Now let's look at the second fundamentals. It's about you go to EcoBank and come back. They will tell you one question. Madam, we call you and and I'm going to say that. You've not heard it before. Good. Now, we are saying that there is no absolute reality and that there are only perceptions. And these things keep changing. Please have at the back of your mind that experiences and expectations are based on the perceptions of the person receiving it. I don't know whether you understand. Let's look at this picture. Boss, how many sticks do you see? 4. So you are at this side, so you are seeing 4. Okay. Okay, good. Also 4. How many sticks do you see?
3.
Okay. 3. You are seeing 3? Yes. But you are in the same credit union. Yeah. The same credit union. Savings account. You are seeing 3. He is seeing 4. Also 4. Who are you have not spoken. How many sticks are you seeing? I know you are young, you are a Christian, are you not? You are a Christian, are you not? You are a Christian, so say the truth. Just the truth. How many sticks are you seeing? Do you want to stand up? You are seeing 4?
Yes, 4.
So your manager is like, manager, you are lying. No? Somebody is also seeing 4. Who is seeing 3? You are seeing 3. Please, what is your name?
I'm Joyce.
Joyce, you are seeing 3?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, okay. Okay. So who is not seeing anything at all? Okay, somebody is seeing something. You see 4. Okay. Mr. Doku, right? Is it Mr. Doku? Dan, what are you seeing? Cameraman, please let the man see things. So. Oh, no. We don't want to see the cameraman. Cameraman, please be careful. We don't want to see you. Auntie Vero, please, everybody move. Move. Nana wants to see things. Nana wants to see. Nana, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing 4.
You are seeing 4. And you are seeing 3. You spoke from your position. Number 9. You are a striker. Who? Okay, who cannot see anything at all?
I see 4 3.
You see 4 3. Mr. Chairman, some people are seeing 4, some people are seeing 3. Okay, let me make it easy for all of us. Okay, 4 3. So is it football 4 4 3 or what? Okay, it's fine. Okay, please watch carefully. You say I should go and come. I have come. What can you see? Madam, what can you see? You have to see something. Cameraman. Oh. Okay. Mommy. What can you see?
Yeah, I see half of somebody's face.
Half?
Yes, half.
Is he looking at you or looking at my laptop?
Looking at me.
He's looking at you?
Yes.
That's what you think?
Yes.
From where you are sitting?
Mm-hmm.
It's from where you are sitting?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Let me go to... You'll be having snack break after this, okay? Okay, madam, you are seeing something. Say it.
Please, from where I'm sitting, he's looking at me.
He's looking at you?
Yeah. The eyes is
The eyes is looking at you.
because you are looking at him.
Okay, so who is he? He has an earring.
Yes.
Who is seeing something different? Me, I think he's looking at the air conditioner. Is he looking at the air conditioner? How many people? And I think he's equally looking at me too. Okay, now let's do the last one. The last one. You are all doing well. Do you remember we are talking about this?
This one is very confused.
You are confused, so you want to stand up. This is what we are talking about, so don't forget. We are talking about what? What are we talking about? Good. You are confused, you want to stand up, Okay. Manager said he wants to say something.
No. Me, he's not looking at me, he's looking at your
My laptop. Good. All of you are right. But it's about what? How the customer sees it. That is his perception of your savings account, your current account, your loan product, your so-called good delivery. That is his understanding. So you think he's looking at you, but the customer is looking somewhere. You think you are offering 4 sticks, the customer sees 3 sticks. So who are you? Who do you think you are now? Now, as we are here. It's perception. So don't be too happy when you think you are doing the best. It is only the customer who will tell you he or she is feeling or has felt the best. So the fundamental of perception is that always seek the interest of the customer and then ask, is this how you want it? Is this how, do you understand? You develop a product, he was not there. And he asked you that, I don't have 2 passport pictures, I only have 1. Even that one, I was standing, madam, stand up and let me show. I was standing with my wife, and we took the picture. So I used scissors to cut her off, and I cut here for the passport size picture. But I want to open an account, and I have 100,000 Ghana cedis. He said, I won't take it. We need 2 passport size picture with a red background. And some of you can afford 5 cedis to help the customer take a picture. You will not do it because you don't value the 10,000. But there are other things you write for petty cash, which is not important. True or false? Now let's.
Been working with Let's Bet Multimedia for the past few years now. They've printed our t-shirts, our signboards, our brochures, our roller, our banners, our passbooks, our receipt books, and anything about printing is by Let's Bet. Their services are superb. I recommend them to you for all your printing issues. Thank you.
Focus, focus, focus on rural banking. Association of Rural Bank, it's our duty to play an advocacy role for all the rural banks. This time round, we want to spread the news across to each and every one at any corner in Ghana that rural banks exist and they are meeting the need of the rural folks. Are you being part? If you are not, please, this is the time. Look in your catchment area. Look at the rural bank around and go and do business with them. And you will never regret doing that. Thank you so much for being part of us. Rural Bank, advocacy for development. Rural and Community Bank, together for progress.
Focus on rural banks, bringing rural banking closer to you.
Okay, now look at this one quickly. The third one is listening. Some of us, we talk, but we don't listen. There's a difference between listening and hearing. We talk too much. Look at the picture. The first picture is a customer who bought a product. And by sheer excitement, he's obviously recommending it to another person. Can you see the 2 gentlemen over there? Yeah. Clear picture. So it means that that person, when he comes to that shop, he will go for that product or service. True or false? Look at the second picture. This woman, I know her. She stays at. Her car got spoiled. She took it to the mechanic. The mechanic is also at Ahorgba. Don't mind their color. The guy is trying to fix the car, but the woman has picked her phone. Without saying anything, what do you think the woman is saying on the phone? Just look at her face. What is she saying? Is she happy? She's complaining. To who? To husband or somebody. And that person is not there, but whoever is hearing the news of depression or frustration is already angry at Santasi. True or false? So before that customer thinks of fixing a car, do you think you go to this mechanic again? Because you are not listening. And listening is so important that you have to ask yourself, if I'm not listening to my customer, who is listening? Or who is my customer talking to? Please, have you thought about it? When customers come and they are talking, take your time and get the feedback. The product and services that you develop, experience shows sometimes the product will work well at Bantama, it might not work at Edu. But you say, Madam, the whole kwa sana be a savings account. So if you're now to me, call Susu and now call microfinance. Let's learn to listen. And we said that when customers argue, when we argue with customers, they tell a minimum of 50 people, right? Can I go on? The slides will be made available to you. Please, I need your attention. Don't worry, crowd. Now, here, The fundamental 4 is about promises. Please, always, and the question is, if today is the 3rd month, how many days must I wait to get the loan? 1 week, depending on your internal processes. You tell the customer maximum 2 weeks. You know your people. You know the manager, before he will sign one thing, he has to wear that white shirt. If he doesn't wear the white shirt, he won't sign. You know manager only sign loan applications on Mondays. Calculate all those things into the process. The customer doesn't know. So when you go and tell the customer, immediately you hit 3 months or 3 days, loan, 3 days. When you know your internal processes. And as managers, you should be discussing your deposit position every day with your team. They should know. It is from the deposit that you are giving the loan. So if they don't know the deposit position, they will also go on the field and be promising. Collecting 10 CDs from 100 people, promising them money when you don't have money in the portfolio. Why are you going to get the money to disburse the loan? Your total loan book or your total deposit in your branch is 50,000 Ghana cedi. And the relationship officer brings a loan request of 70,000. The courtesy to call the customer. He calls, you don't pick. You see him, the last time somebody was dodging, he fell in a gutter. Because you were dodging. The customer walks to the office and you see him, you tell your genius, tell him I'm not around. Your integrity, you are telling them to lie. So tomorrow when they lie to you, then you are angry. The God we serve is a good God, good measure, pressed down. Is that not it? So they will give it to you back, then you are rather angry. If you give a customer 2 weeks and you're able to deliver in 5 days, the person sees you as Ogbo. But you go and give 3 days, even 2 weeks you can't deliver. And the customer walks in and says, listen, it's okay. Thank you very much. I don't want the loan again. You give me my deposit. That one too, you don't have. So, how do you want the customer to feel? No, how do you want the customer to feel? Mommy, what should the customer do? If you were that member, what would the member do? Do you know she was not following? Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. I saw that she was not following. So I'm saying that our ability to under-promise and over-deliver makes us look exceptional before the customers because understand the internal processes. Are we on the same page? Let's look at this one. Look at the first picture. I'm saying that the boiling point is if you don't show care to your employees as managers, the things they will do to you, you forget. The first picture, you can see them. They are waiting for Mr. Chairman. Dr. Anani, who has not even come to work yet. You can see their face. Can you see their face? If Mr. Chairman gets there and sees this face, what will he do? He will run away. Good. Look at these people. They are sitting with Mr. Chairman, happy, because there's an issue of care. You are expecting so much from KUA, expecting so much from your board, but you are giving so less to your employees in your office. And you expect them to give exceptional service. Why? You are a Christian. You are a Christian. It's not right. Are we on the same page? So the boiling point is that if you don't show care about your employees, don't expect them to show the same for your customers.
Last birthday, there's some more boy. A t-shirt over the period. And no cry, time I started in my year, a microphone, baby. Now, my year first t-shirt 2020. Soaring higher and higher now, I started share pay. And I started a train customers in the Bambo. We are about your baby. The baby we cried the 7 say. In the end, baby who mama more money. Because ama yada so your peers no. Inti so ya beda mo ase. Mo boan ya mi nchira mo. Mo dwuma ni ntumpu.
promotion. LexBet Multimedia, the printing solutions expert, is giving opportunity to corporate institutions to brand themselves at amazing discounts. Oh yes! Buy 2 8x8 branded canopies and get one free. Brand new t-shirts, passbooks, mags, key rings, and various souvenirs at unbelievable prices. For more enquiries, please contact LexBet Multimedia on 0501 583 127 or 0202 522 406. LexBet Multimedia, beyond your imagination.
But look at the silent killer. There's something that kills even in relationships, our marriages, and everything. Whether you are dating, those of you who are searching, those of you who are being found, please, this one, personalize it. Customers have choices. Members have choices. So if you take your customers for granted, your competitors will just take advantage of them. That is it. Especially in this dispensation. So look at the first picture. A typical woman goes to the shop. She wants to buy just macaroni or spaghetti. Is that how you call it?
Yes, you come back again also. If you can cut, then we can cut.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So there she is. She has a lot of product to pick from. She just wants spaghetti. A lot. But at this point, the people who manufacture the product are not there. So she has the choice to pick what she wants. The same way your members have a choice when you are not there. Please, are we on the same page? Look at this person. He wants to take apple or pizza. It's a choice. What choices are you offering your members? The last one, the guy wants to watch football. The woman wants you to come and stay by her. It's a choice. Which one are you? Okay. Let's go quickly to this one. Look at this picture. Mr. Chairman, with your permission, some people are smiling. Mr. Chairman, on my extreme left is our core or our member, right? A very beautiful customer of ours. She gives us deposits and everything. We are fine. Me, Kua, boss, where's your branch? GCR. GCR is in the middle. So I think I am taking care of my member very well. Can you see it? Mr. Chairman, can you see, please? And then this is a competitor. Think of any competitor. And the competitor is firmly holding the hand of my member. But I think I'm serving her better. Unfortunately for me, I can't even see behind me to know where my member is taking the rest of her deposits. You should do what? Nico and Dan. Okay. No problem. So now, here you are presented with this challenge on a daily basis. Please, this is on a daily basis. Don't forget. Every day, you think you are servicing your member very well. And a competitor is pulling with a lot of things you don't even have. This man might actually have a car, a V8 or something. Me, I don't even have a car, maybe a bicycle or something. And the problem is, how do you even know what your competitor is doing for you to attempt to get your customer back? So some of you look at your book and say, hey, Mami was starting, you know, discover pound. And you are watching, you are talking to the book, you not go to the customer. Hallelujah. This is the problem we have. And you say we are building your members with what? The guy is firmly holding this one. You are even holding the waist. She doesn't want to give you the hand. And this one, our ladies, is it not true? Small lack of attention, you have a big problem. Hallelujah. Hello. Let this picture stay in your mind anytime you are working. That you are competing with people who are bigger and appear better than you are. But you have something they don't have, which is you already have that customer. Maximize every opportunity to give that member the best anytime and every time. Quickly, as we end, some of us have bureaucratic processes in our office. One loan, we have to write a thesis. Go here, do this, do that. Simplify the process. Let your staff understand how things are done and quickly move on, right? Okay, let me go on. We are going to have snap. Look at it. Never compromise on quality, okay? Always let the standard of excellence be your hallmark. And I believe once you do those things, right, a lot of things will change. Some of us think that because some members are not well educated, you can give them some product just to keep them down. No. Give them the best so they can also give you the best to meet your target. The ninth one here, Chairman and General Manager spoke about, is about technology and its effect in the industry. We are going to adopt, we are going to learn new ways of doing things. There are things happening in the payment industry now, mobile money, mobile banking, account to wallets, all those things are happening. Even if you don't have, please learn about it and ask yourself, I don't have mobile banking, like the test we did. How will you give a customer a bank statement? If you know your customer, but before you leave the office, you call him and give him the information before he or she calls you. That's all. So in the days that there were no internet banking, how were people getting their information? In the day there was no SMS, how were people getting information? We have become so lazy because we are not using technology appropriately. It's supposed to complement your efforts. Don't push technology and sit down. You have data of your customers that you can capture on your phone. There are WhatsApp lines. Instead of sending them hi or something, you don't even have their name. Anytime the customer calls you, ask him, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Why? Anytime the person, but he has money sitting with you. Hello? Let me end with the last one. Here, feedback and proactiveness in terms of information. Don't wait for your customer to complain. Please. Don't wait. If like the gentleman said, once there's a crisis or there's a problem, quickly work around it. Let's solve it before the customer comes. Okay. So I'll end here.
To use this opportunity to recommend Lesbeth Multimedia to my colleague, Ura Bank managers and all other banks. In fact, they are doing well, especially their focus on rural banking program is actually projecting rural banking. And for that matter, I will encourage all colleagues to come on board and do business with them. Thank you very much.
Focus on rural banks, bringing rural banking closer to the people.
Microwatch and Lesbeth Multimedia. Honestly, you've done a wonderful job for us at Association of Rural Banks this year by handling our social media so excellently. We really appreciate you and we want to say thank you. We look forward for a better year where your work will be more than excellent. We thank you. May God bless you and expand your business. Bye.
Promotion. Lesbeth Multimedia, the printing solutions expert, is giving opportunity to corporate institutions to brand themselves at amazing discounts. Oh yes! Buy 2 8x8 branded canopies and get one free. Branded t-shirts, passbooks, mags, key rings, and various souvenirs at unbelievable prices. For more enquiries, please contact Lesbeth Multimedia on 0501 583-127 or 0202-522-406. Lesbeth Multimedia, beyond your imagination.
to that when yours is 20, you give that scenario, and the customer comes to you. I went to the other credit they give you 22. How will I take this?
Okay. Please do you understand his question? Yeah. So there's a member who comes and said, I have so much for a particular investment. You are giving me, let's say, 20%. But I've also heard that if I go to Credit Union B, I can get 25%. So I want to take my money. Now, what do you do? Somebody wants to answer. Please, we are sharing, okay?
I think, first of all, you put your rate at 20 for a reason. It's not out of nothing that you put your rate at 20. And so you should highlight on why you think your 20 is a good deal for that person. Why the 22 might sound or look good on the eye, but deep inside it may not be the best deal for that person. And also, in addition to the rate, you can also add in some of your unique selling points. What makes you unique? What makes you special? As a means of convincing the person that yes, somebody can offer you a better rate, but then we offer you more than the rate. We offer you something more. So you try to emphasize on your strength and why you think the 20 will be a better deal for the customer, even though somebody will be offering something higher out there.
Please discuss your managers. What he asked might be facing you. If you don't talk about it, we won't learn. Nobody is going to appraise you. It won't affect your salary, I promise. But if you don't talk, we'll deduct your salary. So if I were you by this time, if I don't have anything to say, you raise your hand. What's your name?
My name is Wacha from my State Capital. Mostly when members approach me with situations, I always tell them that first you should consider the safety of your money. Okay. Because we are in a time and era where financial institutions are giving out high rates at the end of the month. At the end of the day, you get your money back. So mostly what I tell them is first of all, don't just consider the profits or the return. First consider the safety of your money. Whether you get your money, your whole money at the end of the day.
That's it.
But his question was.
And our chairman, general manager mentioned that, like I asked, we are an exceptional group of people doing a particular thing different from what competition is offering. Do you understand? So the first part is it can be coming from EcoBank as a competition, but it can equally be coming from another credit union. Please, you get the difference. Okay, so let me answer it like this. And I'm going to be a prophet. Ma'am, please, what is your name? Lucas, where do you live? Please listen. Where do you live? Boedi. I don't know Boedi. So, how is Boedi like? Describe it. Is it in Kumasi?
Yes.
Around Tech. Is it far from the Ahorgba junction?
Very far.
Not too far. Right, sir. Okay, so Boedi is not too far from Ahorgba junction. From your house to Ahorgba junction, there are a lot of salons.
True of us. Why do you go to that particular salon?
Because of their service.
Oh, but it's the same service. Which hair color is it? Color what? Color 1. Me, I like color 2.
Please, do you know what is color 2? No. See your life. You don't know your customers. If you are married, you don't know what is color 2, color 35, foundation, all those things. You are there. True of us. You see the women are saying, yes. You must know it, too. Management, you know. Please, you need to know these things, so. Color 2. Those are the colors of the head they have been wearing.
Those are the colors of the head they have been wearing. Okay,
so you are saying that because of their services.
Okay, so you are saying that because of their services. But I'm proving to you that from your house to where your salon is, there are other salons using the same water. It's not salt water. They have fan, they have TV, they have cozy chairs and all. Why are you going to that particular one?
So we are getting somewhere. The first one was what?
So we are getting somewhere. The first one was what? No. The first one was, and the second one is now. So listen, the salons before you get to where you have been going, they are running a promotion for free. It's free. Why do you want to go to your own salon and pay?
My salon, they know what I like, and they will do it by satisfaction. That's why they will do it.
Please clap for her.
Please clap for her.
I decided to use the scenario.
I decided to use the scenario to give us an understanding so we can remember. Like I said, customers have choices, but it depends on what you are offering. Usually, when we are selling, we just sell. Baby account, member loan. That's what you say. Is that not it? But sales has changed. We have to sell value and benefits. Do you understand? You said a person should open an account. You want the loan disbursed so you can meet your target. But what is the need for the customer? There are customers we force to get loan. They don't even need the loan. There are people who said, somebody said I can get 20% somewhere when they don't even need investment of a high risk to test their BP or whatever. So like you said, before you advise the customer, discuss by knowing the member the type of person he or she is. Is it someone who likes taking risk or doesn't like risk? Maybe they don't even understand the product. They tell you treasure bill on the year. Customers would usually pay a premium price for a service they like, they love, and how you treat them. So like she said, she bought a car, sit in the car with all the risk, pay for the transport. Even when she gets to the salon, there's a long queue, she waits. Even in the salon, there are different people who do the hair, but there's only one particular person she likes, true or false. If that person is not available, she will come back. After wasting all the time, quote and unquote, she will come back. Why? So if you have a better relationship with your customer, nobody like we saw in the picture will pass behind you and tell him, I'll give you 20 or 30%. Because the 50% you are giving him, in addition to any other thing that money cannot quantify, he or she is fine. I don't know whether you understand. I don't know. So if a customer says, somebody said, you give me 20%, it means you are not doing something right, and somebody has told your customer something. So you are home, and your wife comes and says, yes, a drobia ba Mama G. Once your wife says that, means your wife has been listening to something and wants a solution. That means you have a problem. But if your wife knows that when it comes to issues of sex and all, you are okay, anything about Mama G or whatever, and funny, true or false? True. Hello? Yeah. Oh, hello. So we cross don't know where you should be that. So I'm saying don't give opportunity for competition to whisper things into your customer's ear. You cannot handle it. Because once they hear 25 and you are giving them 15, they'll be calling, even whether they understand it or not. So always be on them. Manage the relationship. Let them know that beyond that, beyond the rate, you call them. Sometimes when there is their children's anniversary or wedding, you pass through. Banking and financial services is a lifestyle. Some of us, when we close Friday, bam, unless Monday, you are not a banker or a financial service provider again. When you close Friday, when we even see you trying to have some small beer, then it is 24 bottles on your table and your log is on it, and you are doing your head like this. So the woman who you have been going for 10 cities, when he passes by and he sees you, he's seeing his money in the bottles. True or false? It's a lifestyle that goes beyond what you do. And Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you are working. So please know how you carry yourself. Can we go on? Are we on the same page? So now look at this. What do you think is happening between these two people? I think they are sharing their quiet time. Are they sharing their quiet time? Confrontation. I think the black guy, when they leave the office, what you do to the white man, only God knows. What about these people? The same thing, is that not it? Now, usually when we talk of this topic, and I ask now, discuss a difficult customer, you give me a lot of examples, true or false. But do you know that in the whole world, there is no member or customer who is difficult? Nobody can point to me now. If you like, let's challenge. Point to me one customer or member you think is difficult and why, and we'll discuss. Who will try? Hello? We are challenging our minds. Which customer have you served and you think is difficult? You even knelt down to present him before the Lord Jesus Christ. Raise your hand and tell me what happened, then we can discuss. Hello? Oh, don't look on your phone, look at me. There is no customer who is difficult. It is our understanding and our lack of understanding, coupled with our actions and inactions, that makes the customer or the member looks difficult. Any customer or member who complains about something is rather an opportunity for you to either develop a product, check what you have been doing, and build on it. But for us, you see some customers, oh, Mami, wait, yeah, Lomba, could be a yeah, or back at any seminar. Some over Madame is sick. Hello. So super low. I see a bad mouth. But the beer friend, with the man friend you. That's what you do. But the customer comes and says that your savings this thing for 3 months is not good. He needs a loan in 2 months. Then we tell him, Madam, now collection in our neighbor. In Crawford credit here a day 100 cities. Someone complain you 10 Ghana now. Over no is open loan. We shall never have a jai. There were Kojo Mensa Susu company. I bet to me alcohol no more. But the customer complaining means that either you have not explained your product and services well, like we saw in perception, or the customer is even giving you an information that you can even do your product or service better. Give me my balance of 5 transactions, the last 5 transactions. Now we'll go for say, Madam, I have your bank phone or yes, I you throw paper. You need computer crowd and what will you need. No, do you understand? Handling difficult customers, then you take the person through what should have been the case. There are instances you will not be able to handle it. So sometimes people see your face and they are angry. Excuse yourself.